Earl speaking.
Hi, Harold. Ian Davidson calling.
Hi, how are you doing?
Good, thanks. I understand you've been looking for me. I've been out of the office. I've got you on speakerphone and Andrew's in my office with me. What can I help you with?
Well, I actually had a question for you, and it's kind of an important one.
All right.
Okay. So we were having a chat the other day, and something's happened since then, and I just wanted to get your opinion on the situation, just to maybe for a little bit of enlightenment, you know.
Sure, why not?
So, because honestly, Ian, I would like to work with you on some of these issues rather than have to file a BBB complaint, because, I think it's much better if we had that type of rapport, So let's see if we can make a go at this, So there's there's a unit owner that lives in our condominium. They've lived here for about 30 years, okay? They're an elderly couple, an older couple. I know them because I've been here for a long time. I've been here longer than them. And they're deaf mutes. Okay, like they don't hear.
I saw the email about this. Look at the way this works under human rights. Absolutely, we have to. The condo corporation cannot deny them access for bringing someone in to interpret, but the condo corporation does not have to pay for that interpreter.
Okay. Now the thing is, I contacted the Ontario Human Rights Commission,
Sure.
and I had a little chat with them because I wanted to get legal advice from them, and they're the ones who are the experts on this topic, right? And when I contacted them and I had a chat with them, their take was completely different. They in no uncertain terms stated that the condo corp had an obligation to not only provide the interpreter, but to pay for it because that was accommodating a disability that they had an obligation to do.
I'll tell you what, why don't you have the person who was talking to you at the Human Rights contact me directly?
Okay, I can do that.
And at my desk through a whole afternoon, or for the next couple hours, and go there. But right now, the opinion that we've been given by the corporation's council is we have to give them access because these people are owners, okay? But you cannot deny them access, absolutely not. But the condo corporation certainly does not have to pay for that.
But that's not what the Ontario Human Rights Commission says.
Then the Ontario Human Rights can give me a call and I'd be happy to discuss it with them.
Okay. Now, are you aware that when Fred was our property manager, are you aware that when he was around, he did provide them with an interpreter, and that the condo corp did pay for it at that time?
No, actually, I wasn't aware of that. I think you're nodding your head, but someone was incredibly nice and spent, really, if you look at it, corporation's funds where they didn't have to be spent.
Okay.
According to the legal opinion that we now have.
Okay, now is Nelligan going to sign off on this? Like Nelligan's going to put their
having Nelligan write up a $3,000 opinion letter on this.
No, but
this is more, hey Nance, what's going on with this? And it was a quick email back with, no, you have to provide that they have to be given access to the meeting. Their interpreter has to be given access, but the corporation doesn't have to pay for it. That's all it was. It was on an email that was 2 lines long that I'm sure there wouldn't be a cost for.
Okay, so Nelligan did say that.
Yeah.
Okay, so now my question to you is this, okay? My question to you is this, and I think this is a very fair question, okay? Let's say that access is let's say that the condo corp does not pay for an interpreter. And let's say these people file a complaint with the Human Rights Commission, okay, and the Ontario Human Rights Commission rules against the condominium, the corporation, and ends up fining the corporation for violating these people's entitlements under the Act.
I'm sure, given that I've got that email from Nelligan's, which is the corporation's get out of jail card, all that the Human Rights Tribunal would do is have the corporation reimburse them for the cost of their interpreter. They're not going to fine a condo corporation $20,000 for not paying $100 to someone. that punitive.
Well, I have to take a look at the legal precedent to see what they've done in the past, because obviously what they do is they go based on past decisions and say, okay, listen, this happened in the past at this place here, so we levied a fine of X amount against them. So based on the fact that these are equal scenarios, this is what we're going to fine the condo corp. But so.
Clear. The crazies that work at the Ontario Human Rights Commission, okay, they will actually fine the government. Or if they're an arm of the government. These people are nuts. They're nuts.
Oh.
What they say, but who knows what they're going to do?
Yeah, and I've read.
And I'm more than happy to speak to whoever you're speaking to.
Okay. I got a question. Can you forward me the email from Nelligan that where they state that the condo corp is not required to pay for the interpreter?
No, but trust me, I've got it.
Because I would honestly feel more confident that where I can turn around and I can say, listen, there is a get out of jail free card, and I've seen it here. Because the problem is this: is if those people file a complaint with the Ontario Human Rights Commission, and a huge fine is levied against the corporation, because I've seen some of the rulings from the Ontario Human Rights Commission, and those.
I'm going to ask you, with me giving you that email, how is that going to change anything?
Well, because it gives me the confidence that there's that.
I got it, and that's where it's going to get lost.
But you understand the difference between me taking Andrea's word for it and me having an email from Nelligan, right?
You're taking my word for it, and I'm telling you, I've got it.
Okay, I mean, listen. I made this call. It was more of a courtesy call because I just wanted to get your opinion. I figured you've been in the business for a long time, and I figure
The opinion is I'm going to go with the lawyers. The lawyers said no, you don't, and that sounds perfectly reasonable to me. Why would all the neighbors pay? And what happens if I don't know? The guy can't. Let's say people show up and not only are they deaf and mute, but they, who knows, can't speak English or French. We give, how far does it go? Look at this isn't an endless pot of money. Your condo corporation is an endless pot of money, and we're trying to be the stewards of it. So guess what? That's what the lawyers told us. That's the way we're going to act until we're told differently.
Yeah, I understand that it's not an endless pot of money, but I used to work for a company, and my boss used to have a saying, you cut costs here, you save a nickel here, and down the road we get nailed for $1.
Penny wise pound force. But the other thing is, if you give all your nickels away, you don't have any dollars left. So look at. That's just the way it is. I've got this, quote, get out of jail free card. I've got the thing from the lawyers saying that we're going to follow the lawyers on we go. If these guys want to, I'm more than happy to talk to anyone from human rights about it. And if they can tell me from their side to do it, well, then obviously that'll change things.
Why would that change it? Because if the lawyers are telling you that you don't need to, and human rights is telling you that you do, why would you not just trust the lawyers? Because the lawyers are the ones who are supposed to know who's responsible for what, right?
In this world, human rights is the final say.
Oh, absolutely, and they
they're the judge, the jury, and everything, and they're above anyway. So if they tell me I have to do it, we're going to do it.
Yeah, they swing a pretty big stick.
Well, they haven't told me to do it. Mm-hmm. And that's where we are.
Okay.
All right. Good.
Thank you.